ざり合いちぎりかわしちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎり
Now to the good part.
Hi, folks. Glad to have you with us here. You're watching the East quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. We're excited to bring it to you. With Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And alongside us is Shams Charania, who'll be hanging out, chatting with us for a bit. Shams, great to have you with us as always, man.
Absolutely. And BA, there's a lot to talk about these days, so thanks for having me.
Tee us up now. Is the news robust or minimal at this time of year?
Oh, BA, it's always fluid with me.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Knicks. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course, there's the Raptors, 6 games behind.
Well, for the Raptors, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. And for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. Now here's Pirtle. Fades. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now Brunson from the high post, and he nails the jumper.
And the thing that makes Brunson so tough is any amount of space is too much space for him. He doesn't need much to do his damage.
Pass to Barnes. Outside Barrett. The 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And the Knicks with possession. Towns on a screen. From deep three-point land. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's stolen by Hart. Back to Brunson. Finished off the break.
You know, Hart's so good at jumping into the passing lanes, taking risks at the right time, and coming up with steals.
And Shams, we're seeing a transition in regional media, the RSN, the Regional Sports Network, with cord-cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Yep, count it.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Here's Brunson, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. Rejected by Barnes. Launches it. Towns with a rebound.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. They set the pick. Up top, Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. New York, no good that time either. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 2 from 15 feet away. And it's in there.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Brunson taking his time here. Here's Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And again, the Knicks missing. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Three-pointer, Bridges. New York again can't hit. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pirtle with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. And stolen by Bridges. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Barnes. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's Brunson. Toronto making their last shot. Towns outside. Fires from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Well, we know about three-pointers, but rim threats provide that counterbalance too, Shams.
No doubt. Protecting the rim, playing defense, and playing with verticality, that's very, very important. And we saw a lot of draft picks going to mobile, athletic big men, guys who can protect and punish the rim while also being able to move their feet. You need to have a defensive presence down low.
There's so much ground to cover defensively in the NBA now. And New York has possession. Toronto making their last shot. Back to Brunson. Here's the floater. The rebound by Shed. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
One shot.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. New York has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. Now Bridges. Kicks it out, Towns. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a group.
Shoots a fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Barrett passes to Barnes. Here's Shed. Here's Barrett. They have a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 1. Ingram against Anunoby. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. It's a one-on-one situation. Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive the defense is against him tonight. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. checked in for New York. Toronto also changing it up. Mamukelashvili comes in for Pirtle, and it's Grady Dick in for Shed. Outside Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Clock at 6. Ingram, the pass to Dick. Here's Barnes. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Some changes for Toronto. Mobo comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Walter in for Barrett. Ingram against Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Shams, over the last 7 seasons, a different champion every year. The league's as wide open as it has ever been.
BA, remember also, through the NBA's first 51 seasons, the Lakers and the Celtics won more than half of the NBA titles. So this is a conscious effort to engage fans league-wide and create an opportunity for everyone to compete evenly every single year.
Yeah, not just a big market league anymore. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Outside Brunson. Back to Bridges. Takes a 3. Rebound Toronto. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. A lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 16 so far. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Dick from deep. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
On the fast break. Clarkson, like a gazelle. Nobody can stop him.
Here's Walter. Brunson defending. Ingram against Bridges. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kicks it out to Clarkson. No good with the triple. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Walter. No made baskets yet. Here's Ingram, and he gets that one.
You know, he's a good ball handler. Brandon Ingram, he can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
And here's Brunson. Kicks it out Towns. Here's Bridges. Back to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Toronto shooting right around 42% in the first. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Dick. This one for 3. Hart pulls it in. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star Game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Ingram doesn't go that time. Nice D from Bridges. Hart passes to Brunson. Back to Hart. Out to Bridges from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Ingram. And that time also a missed shot.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Brunson misses. Raptors trail by 10. Puts it up from 17. Dick with a miss.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Pass to Towns from deep three-point range. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
That shot wide open. Towns has got 12 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's New York in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm, and that's the risk-reward that you play with as a general manager.
Filling out the wings, Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Gershon Yabusele, and it's McBride in at the point. That's the group for New York starting the second. Now here's Yabusele, 6 to shoot. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Here's the three, and he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Walter, 8 points in his last time out. Here's Dick. Pass to Mobo, three-pointer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And stolen by Barron. Walter from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Yabusele the screen. Let's go with a three. Over to the left wing. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. Off the mark there with a three. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Mobo. No good from outside.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Mobo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walter. He's covered by Clarkson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, the aggressive mindset of Barrett. Looking to score and force defenses into difficult situations.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Yabusele. And he's good on the second. And Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest. That mid-August through September Labor Day window, that's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen. And that could be in the summer too.
Yeah, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse. Mobo can't hit. New York leading by 10. Anunoby on the take, and he jams it home with authority.
That is a ferocious take by Anunoby. The drive there, he had no intention of slowing down. Straight downhill.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You take a look at the Raptors. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for New York, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Here's Walter. He's got 5. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Charity stripe shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Toronto shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. Second free throw, no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Anunoby. 11 points in the game.
Boy, that is really sinister, that move by Anunoby. Wow.
25.
Raptors trail by 14. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Barron to end the run. And again, Toronto, no good. New York has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in, and Toronto also making a switch. Ingram's checked in, so he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Boy, you want to talk about a man-child to deal with, a monster inside? Look no further than Mitchell Robinson. He is a dominant two-way center.
Clarkson for 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
They swipe it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Brian, back over to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Robinson can't hit. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Dick with a miss.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Barrett against Bridges. Inside. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. The Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. Raptors trail by 15. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, trying to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding one or two more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the three cities at the forefront of these conversations.
And so here is Toronto after New York picked up the three with their last shot. They set the pick, and here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Ingram's got 15 points.
Well, I think it's big whenever Ingram connects from distance, especially, though, when answering back like he did there.
Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And how about the hops Bridges has? He's showing off some there with the slam.
Barnes with it. Coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team.
Now here's Barrett. 15-point game. Abukelashvili, no good. Towns against Barnes. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out Towns. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Ingram. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Brunson up top, guarded by Dick. Here's Towns. Pass to Bridges. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Stolen by Bridges. It's Bridges on the wing. Lots of room. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries. Raptors trail by 13. Ingram, the pass to Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
Downs a screen on Dick. Brunson on the drive. Anunoby passes to Brunson. He buries it from 3. Brunson's got 10 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's McBride in for Clarkson. Toronto also changing it up. Pirtle's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Shed comes in for Barron. New York leading by 12. Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Outside Robinson. There's the 3. Barnes against Towns. 5 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Knicks lead 53-38.
Ingram against Anunoby. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Ingram. Barnes has got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Anunoby passes to Brunson from 12 feet. And it's Toronto with a rebound. On the wing, Grady Dick. Coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Boy, Anunoby is on a heater. I mean, he's taking and making shots whenever he touches it.
Knicks lead 55-40.
Now Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so here is Toronto, down by 15. Outside Barnes. Ingram on the wing. Anunoby covering. Ingram, the pass to Dick. No good from the wing.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line. Yeah, hold on, yeah, I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Now here's Pirtle, coming off a 16-point game against Boston.
And he also made an impact at the defensive end, blocking 2 shots and contesting others.
Towns with the ball. He's guarded by Barnes. Towns down low, working on Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. The shot by Towns, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture, his hands are in a good position, and most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the New York Knicks.
You have certain players that live and die by the 3. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA.
The Pacers are not at full strength. Yeah, with Halliburton hurt, the offense has to find another way. He spaces the floor, he pushes the ball up, and he's a great passer.
Yeah, without him, scoring in the half court becomes a challenge. Like 2 + 2 is 5.
No, it's actually, okay, whatever.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Shed in at the 1. Good D by Brunson.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Towns, and that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's New York with it. Here's Towns. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got 4 rebounds now. Toronto passing it around. Pass to Barnes. Here's Shed. Barnes with a screen on Brunson. Here's Shed. 4 on the clock. And here's Ingram from the arc. Tries again. And the bucket by Poeltl. Poeltl's gotten his first basket of the night.
And Poeltl has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
And the basket by Towns.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Poeltl. And down it goes. 2 points. Poeltl's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Yep, that one's good.
We're seeing another decisive performance from Brunson. He's absolutely controlling the pace of this game.
Here's Ingram. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ingram's got 23.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Hart can't hit. Raptors trail by 14. Pass to Barrett. And he drives in. Barnes against Hart. Outside for Ingram. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. He's got 26.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, BA, he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Now here's Anunoby. 15 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. All right, a chance to check out stats for Cameron Payne.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Towns is screen on Barnes. Kicks it out Towns. No one near him. And it's New York scoring again.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Raptors trail by 15. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Their ranking in lowest opponent scoring is second in the league. Their defense is more than an asset. It's a weapon.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. To the left side wing. Toronto passing it around. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Hurdle with a screen on Anunoby. And that one's good. Ingram.
And you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Brian, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. He drops it from range. Barrett's got 10.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Bridges passes to Towns. Towns throws it down.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Here's Barrett. He's got 10. Pass to Shed. Back to Barrett. Ingram, the pass to Barrett. Here's Shed. Offline with a 3.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
For 3, Bridges. Rebound, Toronto. Hurdle's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Barnes. Here's Shed. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
All talent there from Bridges.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. It's a 16-point game. Hurdle finds Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for R.J. Barrett.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's stolen by Ingram. Over Anunoby. The shot by Ingram, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
That one goes in. Towns has got 24 points.
Length, size, touch. That's how Towns just dominates you inside.
Pass to Barrett. Bridges on the double. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Barnes. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
Don't see that a ton from Barnes. I mean, he's showing he can really get rid of it.
Now here's Brunson. 19 points in the game. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Ingram with the ball. Anunoby covering. Basket's good. Ingram's got 31 points.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Brunson. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here is Barrett. He's got 12. Double team on Ingram to the middle. Here's Pirtle. And it's Toronto with another.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Pass to Pirtle. The shake. Over Towns. And another basket for Toronto.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Checked in for New York. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Pirtle. Mobo comes in for Scotty Barnes. Dick, he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Walter in for Shed. New York leading by 10. Screen by Hart. Brunson passes to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
And this is how you run the pick and roll. I mean, Brunson capping it off with the perfect pass.
Bridges against Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Pass to Towns. There's the triple. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ingram with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Count it. Good.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Walter. Brunson defending. Ingram against Bridges. Toronto passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up with 3. Clarkson grabs a miss. Knicks leading by 10. Brunson finds Towns. Double team on Towns. Here's Brunson outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 12 now in this quarter.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
From down in the low post, it goes.
What about those dribble moves from Ingram? I mean, really good at carving his way through whatever the defense throws his way.
Here's Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Shoots over Walter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Knicks.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. To the paint, Mamukelashvili, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's Clarkson missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Towns has got 26 points.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
And so it's the New York Knicks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Mamukelashvili. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Outside McBride. Pass to Towns. From 9 feet. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Raptors trail by 11. Here's Mobo. And here is Barrett. Anunoby covering. Dick, the pass to Barrett. Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Robinson, a screen on Dick to the middle. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Mobo. And the 3 off target. New York leading by 9. Screen by Robinson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Toronto Raptors. On Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
On target from range.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Here's McBride. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Barrett. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now here's Robinson. Here's Towns. Shoots over Walter. The shot by Towns, no good.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Fires the three, and the Raptors another three.
Boy, they're having a good half so far offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
And here's Anunoby. Kicks it out, Towns. McBride on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. Clarkson for 3. Outside McBride. Here's Towns. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Pass to Mobo. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the layup falls. Mamukelashvili's got 9 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Now here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Barrett. The Knicks making their last shot. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Picked it out of midair. Dick with it. Towns covering. Pass to Mobo to tie it up. Tips it up. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Double team on Towns. Tipped. Anunoby against Barrett. Lets it fly. Cans it with nobody near him. Barrett's got 19 points. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Towns up top. Back to Anunoby. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Dick finds Barrett to take the lead. Dick with a miss.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Towns down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And Brunson is subbed in for Clarkson. Outside Dick. Toronto passing it around. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Hart. 3-pointer, no good.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Ingram. Pass to Mamukelashvili to take the lead. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Stolen by Bridges. Here's the break. Here's McBride. He's off on the layup. Barrett against Robinson. Barrett can't hit. New York has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Robinson, a screen on Dick. And here's Brunson from the arc. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Barrett. Fires for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pulls up, high post. Here's McBride. And he makes it. McBride's got his first basket.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Barrett. The shot by Ingram, no good. Brunson against Dick. Here's McBride into the lane. Rebound. Toronto. And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks down the triple. Ingram's got 40 points.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Now here's McBride. Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. Out to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Ingram. Bridges misses.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Now here's Hart. Outside McBride. Back to Hart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
Mamukelashvili, no good. New York trailing. Brunson with it. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Dick with a miss.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
The shot by Ingram, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Brunson against Stick. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And for Toronto, they're shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. Here's Ingram. It's all in by Robinson. And for the Knicks, they're shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. And here's Brunson from the arc. Good work defensively by Dick.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Count it. Knicks trail by 3. Outside McBride. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 7 tonight.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Brunson against Dick. Barrett up top. Back to Dick. Ingram against Bridges. Ooh, Robinson with a
block. We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Mamukelashvili's got 18 points in just the second half. Brunson against Dick. And he's going for the lob! And a big finish by Robinson.
Hey, I know Brunson can score with the best of them, but I love when he's playing the true quintessential point guard role out there.
And the bucket is good.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Murray Boyles has gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with with the triple.
Brunson, a career 40% three-point shooter. Man, that shot is reliable.
Ingram on the wing. Pure from three-point range. Ingram's got 43 points.
When this fella starts knocking down threes, watch out, folks. Just pouring it on in this half.
Here's Brunson, and he drops it in from the low post.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Dick with a miss. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Bridges. Hart with a screen on Dick. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Dick with a miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Screen by Robinson. To the inside. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barrett. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Brunson. Outside Robinson. 6 to shoot. Here's McBride. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback. And that's a double-double for him now.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Bridges against Ingram. From downtown, it's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 5. Here's Brunson. 2 points. That one goes. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Ingram double team. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Back to Ingram. They set the screen. From behind the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Hart. Now Bridges. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Ingram up top. He's guarded by Bridges to end the drought. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
So it's Toronto now. After the basket by New York on the other end, Dick gets the bucket. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've got a 9-point lead. Can't get it to fall. The Raptors shooting the ball at 48% so far. Dick, the pass to Mamukelashvili. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's Anunoby in for McBride. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Dick.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Towns on a screen. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. Towns is screen on Ingram. Kicks it out Towns. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. Lawson comes in for Dick. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 7. And that one's good. Lawson.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Outside Brunson. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
119.
Here's Walter. Here's Barrett. Pass to Lawson. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Yet another steal from him, and that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Hart finds Brunson. Bridges, left side. The baseline J is on the way. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Right wing. Here's Lawson. Gets the 3 to fall.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
And New York has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Raptors on the break. The 3, Barrett. And the Raptors, another 3.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Knicks leading by 3. Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And stolen by Barrett. Pass to Lawson to tie it up. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know I like to see guys do their work inside. The rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now here's Ingram. Over Hart. Misses off the right iron.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Driving to the basket. Here's Towns. Towns showing some fight inside.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Raptors trail by 5. Now here's Ingram. Barrett a screen on Hart. Pass to Barrett. Here's Mobo. It's stolen by Hart. Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Got it. Brunson's got 42 in the game. And so it's New York winning this one, showing the rest of the Eastern Conference what kind of team they're going to be this year.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do in the semifinals. The NBA Cup has a way of humbling teams.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Jalen Brunson.